Another thing I'm teaching my kiddos is how golf has a bunch of people with aha moments. And what an aha moment is, for instance, see all the red right there and then right there. But all right, when these smart people who think they know biomechanics, this red causes all this and this. All right. So what people call wrist rotation, forearm rotation, hinging is actually that area. I don't call it the thumb, I just call it that area. There's reasons why. But you call it the thumb and also you start using this, not the same thing, but not even close. But you have them on both hands. All right? Just gloves are easy to color. And again, you can teach them both to do the same thing. All right. You can use one, or it doesn't matter. But this becomes aha moments for people. For instance, how would I say this? A lot of people feel things here because these are really hardwired to your eyes, all right? But these areas are hardwired to the way these limbs operate and the way it's making this thing operate. For instance, at the top of the swing, you can always see this. All right? One way, shape, or form. Either that way or that way. I wouldn't recommend that way. Even though there's people that do it, you're either going to see this or this. But if all you knew was this, so somebody today's gonna watch this video and go, really? So all this is doing is rolling the adding loft, delofting. All of a sudden golf, this gets real easy and you no longer worry about this way, that way, past patterns. This also relates to, you got a left clavicle and a right clavicle. And where they kind of start and stop. Going this way is where they start, coming this way is where they stop. It has everything to do with setup. All right, and this. The minute you move these and even do this, you screw everything up. This, I've never told a soul till today. Nobody. I know somebody posted something about me and thumb, but that was somebody, that's somebody putting lines in something knowing that they're using the wrong part of their brain and using the ends of they're using their reflexology and the wrong part of things. All right, because they like to, it's up 140 degrees. People that do this, there are no degrees. They live in the world of anything's possible on any angle, and they can't screw it up. Impossible. Now, this is me just using this one. See if you can see a difference. Now I may alternate back and forth between the two, or both. So, one thing that makes it all work automatically is where are these relative to this thing right here, and hanging under these, where the, told my kids the end of your arms are right here and right here, or right here and right here. That you will only find the easiest golf of your life through education and understanding and aha moments. And you got to you got to be smart to realize an aha moment means, that's how that works. All right, it don't work the way I thought. Well, it don't work the way you're being taught on the Golf Channel or by a biomechanics guy. All right, or by Sean Clement with his stupid ass snuff boxes, or by anybody. You can search the internet far and wide and this will be the only video you'll ever see on it, because it's the tissue that from the arm lines that go from your left arm line is just here and here, it goes all the way, and your right one, it's all the digits. Why? Why is so we can dynamically do things on any plane at any angle. If they were both the same, you'd be a penguin. This in the arm line section. But if you don't even have to worry about this one. The reason people, the pinkies was so, this side is structural. It connects to the hand, to the forearm, to the up arm, to the shoulder, to you, all right? Whenever this side is taut or grabs, that's what connects to the shoulder. This side only connects to the elbow, all right? So a lot of people who use this a lot. Hogan, when he went like this, he was moving the arm down here, but aiming it and releasing it and rotating. That's what, see how when I just do that area, how this is smooth and fluid, and then when you do the wrist, it rolls over. It gets, how this is on what people will call one plane. It's actually smooth and fluid to your motor cortex. It doesn't care about planes. But so, high-end athletes, the more I work this area, the more it works my joints of all the bones of this shoulder system and arm system. So realizing that all these directions I got to go to grab and do things, and turn and grab them and do this and do that and do this and do that and that makes sense? Okay. Or the reason Daddy can just flip and go the other way is because of that exists on both. I mean, it's not rocket science. It is if you've been taught biomechanics the fucking wrong way, from the bones out instead of how does the tissue that connects all over the place control the structure? Golf's never been taught that way. It's been taught a bicep or bicep curl. Wrong. It is understanding, we'll just say this way, why the ends of central nervous systems are in nerve endings and tissue areas, that what you're looking for is where things kind of end together. A chain of muscles and a chain of nerve endings. And once you plot that out, you go, oh, aha, that's how that works. That's how you can just every day operate phenomenally. Same thing your feet, your big toe, that's why you got your big toe, you got your toe, metatarsals, what I call everybody forgets that there's bones inside what they call the wrist here. There's little finger bones, carpals and tarsal bones. Same thing in the feet. But the ball of the foot, everybody, or the big toe area that everybody either goes side to side or forward or in directions they push off or they operate from. It's the same thing that pivots me this way or pivots me that way. It's the same tissue area, is the same. We were built for simple, smooth, fluid, badass functioning, can't fuck it up design. But people can take this into, let's push off the ground, or this into biomechanics. It is how the tissue at the most common sense, economical, easy locations allows us to move around in any dimension. Yet, people want to put, here's what I'm getting. People put down straight sticks in a golf swing that's an arc. Whoa, hello, Mr. Stupid. Yeah, how's that work? That's why they never own it. They're worrying about straight lines in an arc. If you're going to do it, take a stick and from straight and bend it 1 degree. How about that? That's great. Do a 1 degree arc. You can't hit that offline. All right, you can't hit, or go the other way. Make a smile face, because you can go this way and hit a golf ball, or you can go that way and hit a golf ball. Awesomely, doesn't matter. Been done both ways. You can't do straight lines. Anyway, mainly because that area and that area. You don't have to. That's a cool thing. This says you don't have to. You can do any pattern, you pass a pattern you want, and be a badass. Because the moment we get, I told my kids, from this angle, if you ever put a line, put it through the shaft, and all you're trying to do is return the shaft to there. Everybody thinks you got to keep this on this. You don't. That's the wrong way to do this. Because all if I got to do is return it to there. When I went on the dirt, people go, man, you bring it back to right back on plane. Yeah, because when I had it here, I could go any way I want. Not anyway. Yeah, I mean, I was free to just move, and it automatically came back to there without me having to give a shit about it. Because everybody spending the rest of their time on the line from here up thinking, I got to be on this somehow. So they're trying to get here and they're trying to keep it. And guess what? You got no chance. I've got wood ducks. I finally figured out where they're coming from. Mama wood duck just landed. All right, I gotta go. I've got baby 6 to follow the tree and we'll go save them. Bye.